Nama saya Leonard Haryadi, main dari sejak Tekken 2 dan start serius main untuk kompetitif sejak Tekken 4 sebetulnya. And that was I was still middle school. Sempat vakum waktu the end of Tekken 5, balik lagi kompetitif di Tekken 6 sama Tekken Tag Tournament 2. And then Tekken 7 vakum lagi. Tekken 2 waktu tahun berapa? Mungkin tahun 96 maybe. Sejak umur 7 masih dari sejak kecil main sama koko sendiri. Ya cuma main-main gitu-gitu aja. Tapi lama-lama kan community Tekken kan berkembang karena memang suka dari kecil suka main and enjoy fighting games, main Street Fighter dan segala macam. Ke hook up ke Tekken 4 karena learn ada community-nya gitu. And then start playing more competitively. Memang paling competitively memang pas Tekken 6 sih. Well, initially it's just karena waktu main masih kecil ya. But as adult, eventually realized that fighting game is great. I think it's the best sport out there. Kalau kita bandingin dengan sports lainnya, misalnya kayak soccer, ada orang yang diem di belakang, not doing much, and then or American football or other things gitu. This game sports requires sangat-sangat reactionary and high decision making. And the great thing about this is actually the comeback mechanism. Karena dalam berapa sering sih kita di dalam sports yang lain gitu, kita lihat dari 10-0 bisa dibalik jadi 11-10 di dalam soccer. It's rare, but in fighting games happen every single time. It's because they created it that way so that you can have a comeback mechanism. The developer creates that game in such a way. And itu kita access di Street Fighter, di Tekken, terutama Tekken 7 yang comeback mechanismnya very strong. Becomes very exciting to watch and very exciting to play. So that's why fighting games I think is the best sports out there. That's actually only because the community, definitely. Somehow the Indonesia Tekken community grow much larger. And I think the reason is because the arcade. There's not much community for Street Fighter arcade, but there is more community for Tekken. And then with community, the game grows. So that's why. Di Amerika, there are more community in Street Fighter. That's why Street Fighter are growing. So I think that's the reason. Where there's the community, then it will grow. Memang mereka ngumpul di satu arcade dulu, di arcade Taman Anggrek tuh zamannya Tekken 4, atau sometimes arcade Puri Taman Anggrek. Community di forum dulu zamannya kita pakai forum, that's very old, ada forum Indo Tekken, and we discuss strategies and how frame dan segala macam di situ, and I think that's how the community grows. Of course, interested ke gamenya to begin with, karena udah main Tekken sejak lama, and then tiba-tiba ada turnamennya, ngerasa jago di tempat lokal, you start interested to play competitive and see how far you can push yourself. That's very interesting actually. The difference is, I play other sports as well, like tenis meja gitu kan, but when it gets more competitive, I become a coward. But for some reason, when I first start playing Tekken competitively, when it becomes challenging, I becomes more challenged. I don't know actually why. I think I just really enjoy the game. So nggak ada feeling nervousness atau grogi atau gimana waktu awal-awal waktu bertanding pas di Tekken 4. But I feel a lot of nervousness when I play table tennis. So it's just the feeling of excitement when I play Tekken more competitively. And then because I feel that way when I play competitively compared to table tennis, I feel like I found my passion and then start playing competitively because I enjoy it. I don't know why it felt that way for Tekken compared to table tennis. Just a mystery of life, I guess. Again, waktu itu main Tekken 4 itu pertama kali ketemu community. Dulu ada pemain-pemain veteran lainnya. Tentunya makin tahu ada pemain dari Surabaya juga seperti Darmawan, Tommy dan lain-lain waktu di zamannya Tekken 5. Ketemu Artek dan banyak player veteran lainnya. End of Tekken 5 vakum sih sebetulnya. Habis itu pas Tekken 6 waktu kuliah baru muncul play competitively again. Habis itu di Tekken 6 start winning, first place, second place, first place, second place, back and forth gitu. Finally it just clicked me. I think I start to be able to see patterns, start to be able to predict patterns, start to be able to execute properly. Meaning like I know that the opponent gonna use high moves, I'm gonna duck. If the opponent's gonna use mid moves, I'm gonna stay and predict the future. I think it's just age, maybe age, Well, some people play at really young age. They're probably very talented. But it clicked me when I was Tekken 6. So I didn't do the same pattern over and over again. I started be able to adjust in in seconds, in split seconds. That's just click. That's just suddenly click. I know all the other pro players able to do it more smoothly, of course, the super top players. That's why I'm amazed on how they play, because they actually make that adjustment and predict the opponent and execute it in seconds, almost milliseconds maybe. Better they are. So that happens in Tekken 6. That's why I think I start winning. And then in Tekken Tag 2, I just play a lot and have more experience. I think that's how it happened. Waktu itu di regional di Indonesia. Banyak turnamen banget waktu itu di Jakarta. I'm going back first place, second place a lot. Yeah, but I failed going to the WCG. Dharma won 2 times WCG champion. Yeah, at that time he was the best player. But in Tekken Tag 2, the eSport World Championship, and I won it, and I became the best player. And my biggest achievement is the eSport World Championship 2012 in Paris. I got 3rd place. It was a big tournament because all over the country. It's the first international tournament, so it's all over the country from Europe. I play against Sefi Black and all the other top players now, and I was able to win with all of them. I only lost to Ni the whole tournament. Yeah, I only lost to Ni. So at that time, it was the peak performance. Yeah, it was so accurate. The prediction was accurate. The adjustment was accurate. The duck, the breakthrows, I was able to throw. I think it's because of the TV though. The monitor was really good there, so I was able to break throw very consistently. I was even amazed of myself what happened. Yeah, so and it was round robin and then goes to a single elimination. Then in round robin I didn't lose. I didn't lose at all. There was Ni in my group, so I only lost to Ni, but then I met Ni again in a single elimination and I lost to Ni again. Other than that, I won against everyone. So that was the peak of my performance. After that, I quit. Wow, it has really grown. I think it has really grown competitively because Tekken is a legacy game. So people improve like really significantly. I think without even me playing the game, I feel like I don't really play the game competitively, but I still play it casually when I play Tekken 7, not really playing Tekken 7. But I still have because we keep watching how people play, see replays and such, like tournaments. I think somehow, like it or not, we all improve and evolve. Competitive scene-nya semakin competitive, and also the community is growing. The fighting game community is growing. So yeah, it becomes very, very more popular compared to that. Yeah, not much. I watch a lot of more of an international scene because I don't see a lot of Indonesian player actually try to compete internationally. I haven't seen Indonesian player actually really get to top 8. I think Artek once able to get to top 8 on Tekken 7. I think on the recent tournament, one of the Indonesian player get to the top 8, I think. Tekken 7, I think it was a Malaysian tournament. Maybe it was top 8, yeah. But that's about it. So far, I still hold prestasi paling tinggi. I got 3rd place. Well, that's history, but still, history is still history. In community, have a sense of sharing information. I think you need to start to share knowledge. If you don't start to share knowledge and then keep the knowledge to yourself, then it's hard to grow. I think Wakilnya community like play offline often. So I think you need to play offline quite often. I think you need to share the way to beat yourself. Share the other people the way to beat yourself. That's how we can grow. If you hold it just because you want to win against others, and there's this trick and cheap tricks that you do, and you don't want to really share it because you just want to keep winning with the cheap tricks, then I think that's really hold your community. I think people need to play. Well, you can do online, stream, and discuss. And I think Book also do that in the community. I think so. There was a video that he showed that he played offline with people. And I think you just need to start sharing your own knowledge and the other people's knowledge. And I think that's how you can improve. I already figured out actually a technique on how a community can actually improve and become more more competitive, because at the end of the days, you just have to fixing the mistakes. Of course, there's a problem of execution that we can do much about it. You just have to keep practicing. But there should be a way you can actually work together to improve. Now, I think that's the part that's lacking. I feel like, this is just my guess, that the Pakistan community and Korean, right, and Japanese community, I think they really share their knowledge. I heard about that in Street Fighter. Japanese community, they share their knowledge, one player to another. So you actually tells how to beat you, and you don't have to be afraid actually to share how to beat you, because by sharing how to beat you and not relying on cheap tricks, you try to think more and then try to be more creative. Your attack, your defense, and that's how you can improve. Final message: play more offline if you can. Share your knowledge. Don't be afraid to share your knowledge. Share other people how to beat you, so you can improve, and other people also can improve. I think by doing that, will give a chance to be more competitive in globally. Because at the end of the days, if you have a good execution, a lot of it's knowledge. If you have good knowledge, then I think you can be more competitive. You just have to keep fixing the mistakes one by one.